Welcome to BitByBit-Code channel. In this video, we are going to learn about the props and different types of props and a lot of other things we are going to learn in this one. And first, we are going to learn is the definition of props, and after that, we are going to start the props concept and many other things. Okay, first, why always tell you to learn the definition? Why? Because the definition only tells us half of the thing, right? Okay. See here, I clearly in that I have typed define props in React. Okay, here they have given a simple definition in React. Props, it stands for properties, okay, are a mechanism for passing data from a parent component to child component. They are a primary way to customize and configure child components. Look, leave this all these things. Okay, I will explain you in the simple way. So first read this sentence. Okay, prop stands for properties. First, the thing we need to do, what are props, right? And apart from this one, what it is doing. Okay, what is the work case in the React? Okay, next props are used to pass the data from parent component to child component. We have already just now we have seen in the Google definition. That's fine. Now here what I need to do in the sense I need to pass the data from parent component to child components. First we will see that, and before that, okay, the thing is we need to pass the data. Okay, in the previous video I have already shown you how to create a application, and after that how to import a file, and apart from this one I have told you to app.js, what it is, the what is the work case of app.js, and what is the use case of main.jsx. So this is the file. It's loaded to directly to the HTML. See here, the document.getRenderById root to render, right? If I go to HTML, and you can see here it's been already like one div is there, and I have like by default they have given everything. We no need to write any data in the HTML. Whatever I want, I can directly write into the one src file. Inside the src file, I have created one component file, sorry, folder. Inside the component folder, what I have created one file. Okay, that is called as create.jsx. Just now I have randomly given a name as create.jsx. So by default I have added one jsx. So, how to add this one? Okay, I am going to provide shortcuts. So rfce, right? Okay, those who are if you are new to this one, the thing is you should be type everything one by one. You should not use the shortcuts. Okay, and how to get this shortcuts also I will tell you. Here you can see this extension. You can go to this extension and search for React. Okay, there you will get a lot of things that you can install. Okay, here the recommend, I will close this one, and here you can see ES7 React, right? ES7 React Redux and other thing. Okay, that Redux is also one of the topic in React only. Don't worry, I will going to explain that one also. Then okay, leave this one. Okay, after installation, you will get the snippets, right? And after this one, I will add h1 and hello. Now the thing is, the whatever you are going to write the HTML code, that should be wrapped inside the return. And if see here, if I write something like this h1, okay, hello, and the next line again hello, that way it will not take at all, right? H1, I'm closing this one, but it will not take. Why? Because it will be like it will ask one parent component. Without parent component, we are unable to write anything. There are some set of rules are there for to write this one. Okay, maybe in the next video I'm going to provide some rules of this one, but I will tell you one thing. It requires one parent component, right? Or else what you can do, you can write something like this. Okay, this is called as fragment. That is on separate topic, but I will tell you later. But okay, but I can go back. Okay, and then use one div, and without div don't write anything. Okay, here pass one div, and inside the div how many h1 you want, you can pass now. Then nothing will happen. Why? Because it will always ask one parent component, like parent element. Fine. So now we are going to learn the first thing is that props. Okay, so here this is the general thing everyone knows here, how to import this one, right? Okay, if you don't know how to import, like see this line, import create from the like we need to provide the path. Fine. And sometimes it will automatically provide the path and auto snippets will happen, that's fine. And after this one we need to write like this, and we need to close by self closing tag only. If you don't write self closing tag, if you write something like this, then inside this one it will think that it is something children's are there inside that one, then it will go for something one another topic is there, that is called as props children. Okay, that I will tell you later, but first I will clarify that what are the props here. Okay, fine. Now here I'm going to pass the data like where name is equal to bit by bit code, right? And here I'm going to close this one, and here just a second, I will correct the code. Fine. And then next, no need of comma or anything. Here the next age. Here the first thing is important, that is if you are passing any string, that is fine, we can pass in single quotes or double quotes. But if you are passing a number, then it should be enclosed with the curly braces, or else it will be not taking, or else you need to pass like a string. Okay, if you can see here now, if I pass suppose like around okay, randomly I will take numbers as 45 50 something, I will take 50, right? Okay, so see now what it is telling that our JSX element expected something like it is telling, right? For this one only we need to write the curly braces, then it will understand that it is a number, right? Okay, then we'll go back to the browser now, and here you can see there is no data printed. Why? Because we haven't updated this one in create.jsx. We have just updated inside the parent. So this is the parent component now. Okay, I will write parent. Okay, this one comment will not work like this. We need to write curly brace and star something like that. Then only it will work. Fine. But the thing is, this one is parent, right? Or else I will just comment out this one and I will show you how to write this one. See here, curly brace, one slash and star. Like this we need to write. That's fine. I will not write anything here. Okay, then next, what I will do in the sense, I will take back this one, okay, and then just H1, okay. And the thing is like whenever we are going to write some any data, like if you want to pass the data like props or else a variables, we need to write inside the this one curly brace, right? And there is one topic called template interpolation, right, in the JavaScript. If you don't know, then you can go back to my channel, like in JavaScript tutorials. There you can see, right? To write this one, we are having two ways to write a props. Okay, first one is this one. Like we need to just write props inside the function. Like we need to pass in the parameter. Then props dot whatever you have passed there, write the same thing here, or else you will get error. H1, in this H1 what I did, props dot name and then props dot age, right? And I will save this one and I go back. You can see it's beautifully the data has been got now. Then right. So this is the first step. We have learned what are the props and how to pass it props from parent component to child component. So this was my first step. Now my second step is, suppose if I pass like this. Suppose if I want to pass like lot of data, I can pass like this. See here, and if I make the change like something only bit by bit, and here if I remove this bit by bit only, okay, something like that, I have made the changes, right? And you can see everything, whatever, however I have given the same thing, it can print multiple times also. How many times I'm going to write the same thing, that many times it is going to print the data. Now the thing is like we need to pass the data from parent component to child component. We have already passed it and we got to know this one. The next thing we are going to learn is the little bit like advance of this one. See here, I already told you like it is having one children property. Okay, there are some examples. If you want, you can take down this one. Like for example, you may be having some more example. Then you will get to know how to work with this one. Okay, the second way to write the props, I was going to tell like actually right here. Instead of writing props, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pass that name. Whatever there I have written, right? The same thing I will pass here. Then I just need to pass name and age direct. And then if I go back, you can see if I in like if I do the refresh also, the data will be same. So that means we have learned two types of props, how to pass the props in the two different ways we have seen. The next thing is, suppose if you have passed the props also, sometimes like if you haven't passed the props for one component, but you have passed it for the another component, right? Like this, it may happen. Okay, leave for that another component now. Just we will work with this create.jsx only. In this create.jsx, what will happen in the sense? Suppose if you haven't passed in the parent component anything, right? Okay, you haven't passed anything, but if you want to get a like one default props, something like that, we're having one concept. I'm going to teach that. Before that, we are going to learn the children component. Okay, like children, this one, props. In this one, I already told you, if I write something like this one, then what will happen in the sense, it will understand that something we are going to, we have written in this one. Okay, where we cannot see in the React 19, but in the previous one, we can see the things. Okay, for this one, what I need to do, I need to pass children, children, right? And if I write something like h2 or something, if I pass that children, now nothing will print in my console. But the thing is, like whatever I have passed there, that will print. If I haven't passed it, then what it will print? Okay, for this one, what I'm going to do in the sense children, okay, is children only, or else what you should give undefined. Okay, and in this case, what is happening in the sense, in React 19 they have removed a lot of things and they have updated many things. But previously, what we used to get, we used to get undefined. Okay, now in this one, I will just write only create. That's it. See here, I'm getting undefined now. Why? Because I have already told you there, if I'm not having any data in this one, if I'm not having any children in this one, then what will happen? I will get undefined. Why? Because this is a ternary operator. Some of you may know this one ternary operator, some of you may don't know. So instead of writing if and else, I have written directly ternary operator. So this is the one of the shortcut way to write the if and else. Okay, you may have got this one. If you don't know this thing, and first search in the Google what is the ternary operator definition. Like in this one, what will happen, it will check the condition here. If the condition is true, then it will go for this one. If the condition is false, then it will go for the undefined. Like in the sense that equal to I have given, like colons I have given, right? By using this colon, it can understand that it is a ternary operator. Now we have, what are the things we have learned? First thing, we have learned the normal props, and the second way of right passing the prop, and the third one is like children. Okay, now the three things we have learned, and I'm going to okay, I will keep this one. Nothing will happen. Okay, this was the main thing. Like here, I have already clearly mentioned that children prop. Okay, children prop is nothing but the content of a component. Okay, here I have already told you the content of a component. Here, hello is there, right? So this hello indicates it's a content of the component. Okay, now we will go for the next line. The children props can be accessed by the help of the children property. Okay, leave that. I already told you this one how to write here by using the children keyword. I need to write the contents. Then we are having some other concepts called key props, right? Okay, you can go to this one and just try this example. You will get to know how to use this one. Okay, in this one, I will explain why. Because if I explain all the things, that means you will not going to learn the new thing. For this one, what I'm going to do in the sense, I'm just going to glance this one. Okay, this one what I did, let the students is equal to some dummy JSONs are there. Okay, in the JSON name, age, and student city, something like that. Okay, in this one student dot map, we are using the key, and don't pass the key and try this one, and pass the key and try that one. Both the way you can try. Here I have written one paragraph. In this paragraph, what I did, I have written the key. So if you don't pass the key, then what will happen? Then like index number will be not having, and then some no, like warnings you will get. Okay, not errors, you will get some warnings. For that, to avoid that warnings, we need to use the key. This key is so much important. In the upcoming video, I'm going to show one example also on that. Okay, now the thing is, we are going to learn the props. Okay, now the next topic is props. Default props are there. Another one is the prop types is there. So here it both got deprecated. Okay, this both got deprecated. Deprecated in the sense like they have deleted by the React and they have been updated to something else. Instead of default props, they have passed like they have given default parameters. Okay, I will show that example also. The thing is okay, I will here only I will show. In this one, what we need to use in the sense, we need to pass the data like default props. How to pass this default props in the sense, first we need to write that file name. Okay, create dot default. Okay, we will not get any suggestions now. Here we need to write default props. In this one we need to pass the data, and where name equal, okay, name equal to no, just a second, where name equal to something xyz, and then comma where age equal to around 50, or else that 45 I will write. Okay, and here also we need to pass that particular thing, or else you can directly write okay, or else you can directly write like this. Okay, and then around 45, that's it, and then leave this one. Then what we in the previously what used to happen, if I don't pass the props here, I haven't passed the props in this the second one, right? In the second one I haven't passed any props. That means it should take this default props, right? In the first line what I have written the something bit by bit code and something age, right? If I won't pass the props there, that means it should take the props from here, but they have deprecated for that, it's not taking actually. If I go back to browser and if I refresh also, you can see it's still undefined. Instead of this one, what we can do in the sense here, okay, name is equal to xyz, where age equal to that 45 only, 45 or else 0 something, and in children leave that one. Okay, now I will just comment out this one and save. And if I go back to my browser, you can see XYZ and 45 both are printing now. Or else this one, I need to remove this line, so then it will be automatically be remove that undefined. Okay, I will just comment out this one, not required. See now, if I don't pass any props in the parent component, then what will happen here? By default parameters will get updated, and I will get the this one, right? So this was my concept. And apart from this one, suppose here the age is a number, right? If I pass as a string, it should not take actually. By sometimes what will happen, like a developer, some like in the like fast writing, or else sometimes what will happen, our mind will be some like thinking something else. If you, we will pass the wrong data type. So now I have passed string data. Now as a age it should be number, right? So here we're having one concept called prop types. For that, you need to install this npm install prop types. Okay, you can see here downside npm install prop dash types. Okay, I have already installed, and I will just go back to my browser. And here, what I will do in a sense, here also we need to import the thing. Okay, first what I will do, I will import that prop types. See here, I have got auto suggestion also, and I will just copy this one. That's it. And apart from this one, in the next line, what I should do in the sense that create, because our file name is create dot prop type, right? Keep this one and then curly brace. In and inside this one, we are having name. In the name is to like okay, this name prop type dot string, we are passing string, right? And dot is required, so this one is compulsory, we need to pass. And then next we are having age. Age now, age is a number, and here we need to pass comma, and again copy paste this one dot uh number dot is required. So this was actually, it will be like what we have did, we have made a one small mistake, but still that mistake will be not rectified. In the React 19 they have already deprecated all these things. For this one, instead of this one, what we used to do, we need to use, instead of using JavaScript, we need to use the TypeScript. So for this one, like I can say that it is for just general purpose knowledge purpose I have written this code. But previously we used to get a warnings in the console, but we will not get any warnings here now. Still nothing is there. Previously also I refreshed, I am now also refreshed now. That means this both got deprecated, and instead of this one, we need to use the TypeScript now, and instead of this one we need to use the uh, default parameters. Okay, this one is called as default parameters. Sometimes if we don't pass any data, then it will be get updated. So this was the main concept here, that we have learned, and if you want you can go through this one. Here I have clearly written and clearly defined many other things. So this was the main important thing, and apart from this one, uh, try to solve this question. Okay, this question is so much like silly for the React developers, those who are already learning. See, everything is already written. Maybe one or two small things will be changed, but you can adjust that. Okay, and here we need to use map method. Why? Because I have clearly mentioned that here by using the map method we can save the space, and where we can use a huge API. Okay, that means the thing is like whenever we are having huge APIs at the time, instead of using okay, for each and for of loop, we can go for the map method. Okay, but if you use map method, what will happen in the sense, it will be like it is more speed compared to other methods. Okay, and here the using the key is most important. I will in the next video I will show one examples on this one. uh, that's what about in this video. Thanks for watching the video.